Hey y'all, how y'all tonight? We are back one more week. I cannot believe it's been 7 days. I tell you, I say that every Wednesday, don't I? Seems like time is moving fast. I hope this finds you all having a wonderful evening, day, wherever you are. And I pray that you had a beautiful week, regardless of all the trauma and drama going on out there in the world, and that you were able to stay centered and grounded and focused and you tuned into your guides and your angels and that God's talking to you and you know your path and your purpose. So that's my prayer for each of you. I want to remind you guys that it is Reset Wednesday. So if you have had a rough week or a rough day or rough last 15 minutes, you can reset it. You can do that right now. And we do that by just taking nice breaths in, deep as you can, as long as you can, and letting it out. I can usually do about 4 to 6, breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4 through your nose. And letting go through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. And it's just go ahead and continue to breathe this way while I give you a little background on tonight's show. So as you're breathing in through your nose, you're breathing in peace and love and tranquility and balance and health. And as you exhale, just imagine letting go. It might look like smoke or ash or whatever it is. Just let it go and just let go of any stress or tension or discomfort or confusion or worry or whatever it is. And let's, for the next 28 minutes, let's just stay really focused on this message and what Spirit wants you to hear. So, these last few days, I've been hearing a lot about spiritual warfare. And, as a healer, as a light worker, I know that I came with a mission to share a message with others that would help people wake up and also be able to stand firmly and stay focused and grounded when the worst things are going on around them. I also know that it's each of our mission, regardless if we know it or not, to lift up our brothers and sisters, no matter who they are, no matter what color they are, what creed they are, what religion they are. I also know this is a spiritual war. I've known this since I was a small child. For years, I tried to push it away, and it's becoming more obvious every day, isn't it? You turn on videos, you turn on your phone, you go on Facebook. Good Lord, go on Facebook. That'll take you down a rabbit hole pretty fast. And you can just see that things seem to be spiraling out of control. It's become very obvious of what's happening in our world, how those people, those beings are manipulating the scenes. They're changing the narrative to fit what they want, morals, values, principles, all those things that most all of us, were taught and have grown up with or acquired on our own are being twisted into something we don't recognize anymore. And day before yesterday, or day before that, actually, I had a dream. I believe it was Monday. I had a dream where I was once again in that forest that I go to in my sleep. But in the forest, there was battles going on, and it was as if I needed to step to the right or the left. And if I went to the right, I felt like I was on the right path. But when I stepped to the left, it got a lot darker, and just the feeling was just ominous. So as I woke up, I heard the message again, spiritual warfare. So I'm very interested in learning more than I've ever known about this subject, and I tune in daily. I try to tune in every day and do some meditation. I do my prayers. I pray before I get out of bed in the morning. I pray several times during most days. When I feel out of sorts, I go right inside immediately. I put my fingers together. This is known as an anchor. If you don't know that, if you haven't seen my show before, it's first finger in your thumb, and you put all your good stuff in there, the happy memories that you have. And then when you need them, you can go back to them. When you were scared at some point, or if you have that challenge, you just go back, put your fingers together, and it reopens up those circuits and pathways that you remember when you were in balance and you were powerful and confident and happy. So I've been doing a lot of that lately. Even today, driving, I realized that I had put my fingers together, and that's an anchor. And I've learned this, 27 years ago or something, and it has become just ingrained in me because I do it now just unconsciously, subconsciously, it just happens. So that's one thing I'd like to share with each of you. The other thing is in order to stay grounded and also to stay out of fear and live in awareness, we need to open the crown chakra. The crown chakra is the energy center that is at the top of the head. It's usually represented by the color purple. And the stone for that, if y'all can see this, is amethyst. And if you don't know what amethyst is, this is amethyst. It's purple. It's beautiful. This is a stone for awareness to open up your crown chakra and help you connect with source, with God, with Jesus, with your higher power, your higher self, however you interpret this connection. For me, being Christian, I say God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and I have a lot of angelic guides. And these guides come in, and I feel it usually because top of my head starts tingling. I have other, ways that I sense it too. Sometimes I see sparkles in the room around me. People will be speaking, and they kind of can't hear them anymore, and a different message is coming across. And when I'm doing a reading, I just get these pictures, images, knowings, and I know it's from the right source when it feels good and positive and loving and gentle. And of course, there's times that in my life, and others I know that have shared with me, many others that feel like dark forces, energies trying to come through, and we can just shut them out. That's what we do. We just shut them off because they don't want to know what they got to say anyway. It's all lies and illusions. But this amethyst, going back to this, if you can get you an amethyst stone, amethyst necklace, ring, whatever, you could just have a purple piece of paper or a purple scarf or a purple shirt, whatever. It's all about intention. So whatever your intention is, what you're going to draw to you. So we get the color purple. We realize we focus on, you can close your eyes to do this, and you imagine your crown chakra opening. And there's images of this, I know, online in different places. But it's like a lotus flower, and it opens up. And what it does is it allows, if the petals open, it allows the energy of your higher self, God, once again, to come through and to bring you the messages that you're striving for, looking for, praying for, begging for. Some people are screaming for connection, and it's right there. So if you can just take, I don't know, a few minutes a day, lay in your bathtub, that's a great place to do this work. While you're washing dishes, even, someplace that you're really tuned in. I love to go out to the lake. When I was in Florida, it was always the beach, the river. Water's just fantastic as well. It's really good for opening up your energy centers and connecting with your emotions and such. And imagining that opening up and that energy. And I always see it as a white light. Other people tell me different things, but I see it as a white light, and it just kind of showers down. And I imagine it coming down through my head. Like I said, by now my head's usually tingling. And I ask for, usually before I start, but sometimes I don't really ask anything. I just get a suggestion in my mind that, I need to ask for peace or for healing for someone, or information on what herbs to use, or what should I do with my eating habits, or whatever. When my children are in need, or my grandchildren, or my friends, like this crazy hurricane thing going on down in Florida. I've got friends down there, I've got family there, and I've been getting messages for days now about, this Franklin and Idalia, these two storms, and I'm shown how to handle that and how to project those moving away and to stay in balance, because it's scary when your friends call you and tell you they're losing their roof and, their house is flooding, and, it's scary. It really is. And you feel kind of helpless. So if I go there, I don't feel helpless anymore. I have no fear. I have only awareness, and I get grounded. And once I'm grounded and centered, my guides start talking to me. And they give me a lot more information than what I ask for usually. And again, I'm going to suggest that you get a journal if you don't have one for this show, and just have a journal, keep a little pocket tablet notebook with you, and have a big journal too. Get you some crayons, markers, pastels, chalks, charcoal, whatever. If you've never drawn, doesn't matter. Colored crayons, doesn't matter. Coloring books, and allow yourself to have that creativity while you sit down and channel the information to paper, or you can record it on your phone or a recorder, or make a video, whatever, however you find comfort to keep this information. Because if you're like me, when it's over, you're going to lose a lot of that memory. And when I'm really channeling at a high level and I'm giving information, people will come back often and say, remember you said about Aunt Mary? And I'll say, No, not really. I kind of remember, but I really don't. And that's why I like to record my sessions when my clients allow it. It's very important to be able to go back and get that information. And I have notebooks. I have notebooks everywhere. I have um, tablets. I use all different things because usually I'm not near one notebook. So I end up just kind of tearing out pages and taping and pasting and stapling them into a big, like 3-ring binder sometimes, just whatever you got to do. So if you're really curious and you're really serious about stepping up and moving into this light worker, healer, spiritual warrior um, position, then this is a really good way to get started. A really good way. And if you're already doing it, hey, share, holler at me and let me know what it is that, I can do and I can learn from you because I'm all about that, all about that. It's really cool when we can do these things for each other. So, hi, I'm going to take my caller now. Hi, Graciela in St. Petersburg, Florida. That's my home. How are you tonight?
Fine, thank you.
Great, great. I'm glad you
Hello?
called. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Graciela? Hi. How can I help you?
Hi. I don't know. You said you were giving away free readings tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you think I need one?
I feel like you have some burning questions that you'd like answers to for sure.
Okay. Um, what's going on in my life?
I have a sense that you're trying to make changes and you're having a hard time with that.
Okay.
And for some reason, I see a little girl over here to my right side. Um, you have a little girl that's in spirit?
Hmm.
Is there a
How
little
little?
girl that you, hello?
Hello? Yes, go ahead.
Oh, she's coming to me probably 10 years old, maybe 8, 10 years old. But it's like I see her
Okay.
smaller and then she's gotten bigger. So I'm not sure what exactly this means. 6, 8, 10 years old.
That's my daughter.
Okay. And your daughter's with you?
Yes.
Okay. Are you concerned about your daughter?
Yes, I am. Is she doing well?
I I get a sense that she's being challenged. I really hate to give readings with any kind of bad, news or anything. So this is not comfortable for me, to be honest with you. Um, I feel like there's something going on with her health,
Okay.
and is there something with anger around this child? I'm getting hot. I don't know if you can
Not
see,
that
but I'm
I'm
starting to
aware of.
sweat. Like, has she been sick? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. We keep losing connection. Is there a
Hello?
storm there right now?
I am here, yes. I think we have a bad connection. That's what I think it is.
Yeah. Well, our producer's saying we're both good on this side, so I guess we just keep going and do our best to to stay connected here. Um, is this child struggling with something?
If she's what?
Is she struggling? Is she having a problem? Something happening with her?
No, not that I'm aware of. No.
Okay. Okay. I just sense that there's something going on with her with a lot of anger, and then it's like affecting her health.
Hmm. Okay. I don't see that, but I'll open my eyes and look more.
Yeah, and give her a safe space to talk to you. She needs to know that it's okay that she can share whatever is happening with her with you. Now, I also
Okay.
see an older woman. This woman has gray hair. She's maybe in her 70s.
Okay. In her
Yeah,
70s.
and it's like she's standing behind the child with her hands on her shoulders. So your daughter has this like guardian angel with her all the time. She needs to know that. It's really important that you
Oh.
find a way to explain that to her.
Is it a
Yeah.
male or a female?
No, it's a woman. She has
Male
gray
or a
hair.
female guardian? It's a woman. Gray hair.
Female
Okay.
woman.
That must be her grandmother.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, she's with her all the time. I see her.
Yeah.
She has her hands on her shoulders and very gently, not like she isn't holding her shoulders. She's just like from behind her. It's like she's protecting her. She's soothing her. But I just get this sense like
Okay.
talking. It's like there needs to be some talking going on between you and your daughter with this child. And she needs to be able to speak her mind and tell you what is going on. And then she needs to know that you have her back in this world and her grandmother has her back. And that she has this guardian angel
Okay.
that adores her and protects her all the time.
Okay. I'll have a talk with her.
Yes, yes, please do. That's very important. Very important. And just, let it kind of just come out of her. Don't try to question her because if you question her too much, like most kids, she'll probably pull back. She's very angry about something, and you could probably start there.
Okay. I'll start right there. Because she doesn't talk to
Okay.
me much or tell me what is bothering her, but I didn't know anything was.
Okay. Kind of normal at that age, but I think they need to know that they're safe. They can tell you anything, and that that you love them and you're going to protect them regardless. It's it's a tough world to be in, especially for children right now. There's so many mixed messages in this world. Is there a question you want to just ask me? Because I feel like there's
Hmm.
something you want to ask me, but you're hesitating.
Um, how would you say it now? What does my future hold? More like that.
Do you sing?
Huh?
Hello? Do you sing?
No.
I see you singing. Well, I see you singing, and like just your voice is very powerful, and you have this like message that you want to give out, and you're like singing
Mm,
it, like you're
I can't
projecting
sing.
out to the world. I'm sorry.
That's nice. I can't sing.
Maybe you can,
Yeah,
and
I
you just
can't
haven't.
sing.
Do you have
maybe.
do you have a message that you want to share with people? Something holds you back? You, I
No.
see you in the future, like sharing your truth. Like you want to share your truth, and it's time for you. It's your time, and it's pretty soon. It's not like way out in the future. But I also see you doing things with your health,
Oh.
like you're making changes, the way that you're living your life. A lot of changes.
Mhm. Okay, that's good.
And if you're willing to do, I'm sorry. Hello.
Hello. You keep cutting
Hi.
in and out.
Hi. Yeah, I realize that. I'm
It
sorry.
might be
I think it's
because
a
of the
storm
weather
down there because my
also.
connection.
Yeah. Yeah, it's storming
Yeah,
here. Not really
yeah.
storming, but it's raining now. So that
Well,
might
I've
be the
been
reason
praying
for
for
the
all of,
service.
yeah, I've been praying for you and all of everybody down there. That's where I'm from. I lived in Clearwater for years in St. Pete.
Oh, okay. Thanks for
Yeah,
the prayers. It worked. We
absolutely.
didn't get much, just the flooding.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for sure. So, are you looking to make
Yeah.
changes in the future? Are you ready to like do some different things with your life?
Ah, yes. I'd like
Like
to
I
do that.
build up in what way? Financially?
Both, yes.
Okay. I see you changing shoes. Like there's like 4 or 5 different pairs of shoes, and like you're changing shoes, like almost like you're changing which direction you want to go in, and you have to like readjust what you're wearing so that you can be comfortable on that path. So I see a
Okay.
change coming from you. Are you interested in
Okay.
working in the medical field? Do you work around medicine or take care of people?
Yes, I do. I take care of people.
Okay. Okay. Well, you're going to go into something else that's similar to that, but not the same. It feels like you're putting on these other shoes, and it sounds funny, but it's like you have on like work tennis shoes, but you're going into sandals. So it's
Hmm.
something. Maybe that's the singing
Like I'm
part.
going to change my career.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Okay.
Do you sing in church? You don't sing anywhere.
No, no, I don't.
You you may want to try that. It just feels very strong. I see you singing in these sandals. So Spirit has a funny
Oh,
way of giving you messages. But yes, you're definitely changing
okay.
paths. You're changing from something more uniform, more like work to something more like play. But you'll be happier, like you're like just your like your world's opening up to you. And then there's these other
Mhm.
shoes sitting there,
Okay.
and they look like dressy, um, like pumps, like heels. And then there's like boots sitting there. So you're gonna be doing different things in this next year. Not just one more thing, but it's like you're gonna be exploring and like opening up your horizons. Like everything's opening up to you. You just have to choose. And you're gonna be singing. When you do, I
Okay.
want you to call me. I want you to call me and say, "Hey, Renee,
Yes.
I'm singing," because you're going to be singing because that won't leave my head. Let if you
Okay.
have a pen,
I will
I
call
want to
you
give you
when
my
I'm
phone.
singing.
Yeah, I want to give you my phone number. You have a pen?
Okay, hold on.
Okay. So funny.
Okay, go ahead.
It's 931-239-8255. 2592.
That's 931-339-2593.
No, 239-2592.
Okay, 2592. I got that.
Yes. Yeah. 931-239-2592. Renee Johnson is my name. And I'm Full Circle Wellness on Facebook, my website, all of it's Full Circle Wellness U, Y-O-U. And I'm really interested to see what's going to come from this. I also see like those other shoes, and I don't know anything about tap dance, but it's almost like you're tap dancing yourself around while you're singing. So to me, this is like a big deal, like fanfare, like, you're really putting yourself out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's really a cool feeling. I really like that.
And
That's
you
neat.
sure I'm singing?
You are singing. You'll be calling me, I'll tell you. But listen, I'm going to have to let you go. I've got just a minute or two before I got to wrap this show up. You have a beautiful night. Stay safe and let me know how it goes, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Take care. You talk to your daughter. Bye-bye. All right, everybody. So at the end of the show here, I'd just like to touch on a topic that's also on my mind, and it always goes back to health. We have challenges in this world, and while we're suffering in pain, a lot of times we're being quiet and we're keeping it to ourselves. It's so important that we speak up. While we hold a space of healing, we're taking care of ourselves, but we don't have to make excuses. We can be who we are, especially people that suffer in chronic pain. If you're one of them, I understand you. If you're not one of them, give thanks every single day and have a little more compassion for those people that can't make it to that appointment, or they don't want to go play right now, or they don't answer their phone. Because when you're in pain and you're not medicated, it is one of the hardest things to maintain your life. But never suffer in silence. Remember, there's always people out there that'll talk to you, whether it's a support group, a good friend, whatever it is. And remember to always go back to that place of balance and peace, because that's where the healing starts. And then drink your lemon water, do some juice fasting, cut your portions back, skip a day of eating, do a little bit more fasting, and just keep doing the next right thing, guys. Don't forget to look up. Your answers are coming from above always, coming through that crown chakra. Remember your purple amethyst. And, get in touch with me, please. 931-239-2592. I really appreciate your time. I hope y'all have a beautiful night, and I can't wait to see you next week. Take care, guys. Love you. Good night.